Hi, I'm Hallie Skews and welcome to the Swinburne Journalism News. In this week's bulletin, Melbourne skateboarders upset by the closure of a Bali bombing memorial, and debate continues over the merits of driverless cars. But first, Swinburne University's Hawthorn campus has been vandalised with anti-gay posters in the lead-up to its annual Pride Day march. Reporter Caitlin Sharp has the story.
The offence was considered to be a direct attack on Swinburne's Pride Day, and the vote on the marriage equality plebiscite happening the following day. The Facebook page Swinburne Stalker Space was home to countless Swinburne students addressing their outrage and disgust on the Pride Day attack.
She was like, oh yeah, going around taking them down, and they were putting up the other posters. So the other posters are these basically love wins, you know.
This is not the first time Swinburne University has had to experience this type of discrimination, with unofficial reports claiming that the university has witnessed this same issue some years ago.
About 900 cameras across our campus at Hawthorn, so both outside looking after people and property and also inside looking after people and property. So we have some footage that has been passed on to the police, but we haven't been able to identify those that had appeared to be putting up the posters.
Students Vice President Andrew J. Smith went on to say in an official statement that Swinburne has zero tolerance for prejudice, hate, discrimination and abuse.
The Victorian government is planning for the introduction of driverless cars within the next decade. Earlier this month, a driverless car designed in Melbourne hit the road, sparking debate about whether these vehicles are equipped to be driving safely on our roads. Reporter Jadine Callahan investigates.
State and federal governments could potentially lose billions of dollars in registration fees and fuel excise taxes if current revenue gathering methods aren't overhauled.
A road user charge would be a good way to both protect government coffers but also to provide the pricing signals necessary to ensure that autonomous vehicles don't end up clogging our roads.
Road user charges are expected to employ currently used technologies such as GPS and toll systems to charge users based on distance travelled. But not all agree. Some debate the effect autonomous cars will actually have on our roads in future.
And we found that we can deliver the same mobility using 12% of the vehicle fleet. So we can reduce the number of cars by 88%, which is huge.
Some academics believe personal car ownership will decrease in favour of car share services, ultimately alleviating congestion.
Researchers believe it is imperative that robust planning begins now if there is to be a smooth transition to integrate the rise in autonomous and non-fossil fuel powered vehicles.
Skateboarding continues to be a popular sport in Melbourne, but the Melbourne City Council's decision to revamp the Lincoln Square Bali bombing memorial has upset skaters who use the site regularly. Tane Sass reports.
Earlier this year, Melbourne City Council voted yes to a reconstruction of the popular street skating spot.
The memorial was being treated with great disrespect by a group of young skateboard enthusiasts who may not have even been conscious of what this memorial meant.
Lincoln Square temporarily reopened this month for the Bali bombings Memorial Day. The previously smooth, skatable surfaces have been replaced with cobbled tiles. Some skaters believe that this was not a fair way to deal with the problem.
I think this whole premise, this whole thing of what they're doing is just a counterproductive solution, you know what I mean? I'm struggling to skate, to be honest. You know? I'm riding my bike now, but yeah, I'm trying to get some inspiration.
Riverslide Skate Park in Alexandra Gardens is Melbourne City Council's main skate facility built with a street skating focus. But street skating is not a skate park activity. Street skaters have been forced to find new places to skate, such as the nearby Melbourne Museum. Many wonder how long they'll be allowed to keep skating here before residents complain again.
We don't seem to be affecting any residential people, so it seems fine for now.
It's like the next best thing.
Until the promised Skate Melbourne plan is published, street skaters will have to be creative in their search for new skateable locations.
That's all we have time for in this week's bulletin. Thanks for watching. I'm Hallie Skews. See you next time.